So, even if the Ironheart is immediately moved to Albion, countless colossi will appear throughout Ingress. However, if we take back the inverted Ironheart, the destruction of the dimensional wall will be stopped, and Corell's advance will be delayed. I will deliver the mission to detach the Ironheart to the other Descendants. Please go now, to the place where the Pillar of Light was. I will meet you there, Descendant.
Guide, this is Jaber. I've been dispatched to the Hagios. I'm investigating intel that Amon, the General of the Legion of Immortality, was recently here. I don't think Amon appearing at this point in time is a coincidence. I'm sure it's related to this incident.
That is indeed unusual. I'll join you there, Jaber.
Humanity is very weak. That's why humans need us so desperately.
What do you get when...
The most important things on the battlefield. Supplies and support, naturally. The most important things on the battlefield. Supplies and support, naturally. The most important things on the battlefield. Supplies and support, naturally.
Checking signal. Stand by. Mind if we skip the pleasantries, since we're short on time? If what the guide says is true, in order to retrieve the Ironheart that's here, there's something we have to understand first. The entry device to the Hagios Prime hands was destroyed a long time ago, and neither we nor the Vulgus could gain entry. But now they've just sauntered in there and connected the Ironheart to the Prime hands. I think this whole thing has something to do with this intel on Eamon. Here.
This is Zachary of the 22nd Recon Squad. A surveillance drone in the Hagios corrupted zone has tracked the movements of the high-ranking Vulgus, Eamon. We're unable to access the data remotely due to our signal being jammed. The surveillance drone needs to be retrieved for the data to be confirmed. Our recon squad has been scattered by a Vulgus attack. Requesting backup.
This communication was received by HQ a few hours ago. Not long after, a pillar of light appeared in Hagios, and Corell's fleet began to move. I think Eamon found something in the corrupted zone that allowed them to enter the ruins. Looks like we need to find Eamon before we can get the Ironheart. Don't you think I'm the best person for that job? With my RK ability? The other Descendants can help with the mission to detach the Ironheart.
No, Jaber. We all need to go together. You should focus on your capabilities, while we handle the battle missions. It would be wise to gather intel on the nearby area first. We will need the recon squad's help to establish Eamon's location.
Oh, well, this suddenly turned into a cooperative mission. Well, I guess it should be fine, so long as I don't have to work with loud people like Blair or Luna.
This is Zachary of the 22nd Recon Squad. Zachary, we've identified an Allied signal. Please respond.
Zachary, this is the Descendant Jaber. We received your intel.
Allied signal, please respond. Communications are unstable.
Looks like the jamming signal is still active. Take care of the Vulgus. I need to secure high ground to service the communications grid.
Goddamn comms grid. This is Zachary. Sending our location now. Please confirm if you're able to breach the siege and join us here.
Coordinates confirmed. We're not far away. We need to clear a path first. Jaber to the 22nd Recon Squad. Securing nearby area and joining you. Over. Enemies blocking our path. We need to get through them to pass.
This is Zachary. The enemy has cordoned off the nearby areas, so proceed with caution. Over.
Zachary, we've broken through the Vulgus blockade. We're trying to pinpoint the locations of the scattered Recon Squad members. Understood. Thanks for the support. I don't need thanks. What I need is the recon squad surveillance data. Roger that.
You don't seem to be very friendly with your teammates, Jaber.
We're all just pieces on the chessboard of war. We can be best buds after we've won.
Descendant, I've dispatched a search drone. Requesting an escort for the search drone and investigation of traces of the scattered recon members.
I'll operate turrets to keep the surrounding area secure, and I'll leave the escorting to you.
Loading.
It's a Vulgus ambush.
Changing mags.
Approaching Allied signal confirmed. Descendant, not far away. We'll be waiting for you.
Based on the analysis of the material, we should be able to pinpoint the locations of the dispersed members.
There were times when I felt strange sensations. I thought everyone felt them, but as I grew older, I realized that I had special abilities. I could see better and hear better than other people. Then Magister Nace explained it to me. It was Arche. It had told me that Arche was a special power which existed only in this world.
Still a piece of cake.
Even amongst humankind, only a few people had a small potential to manipulate it. In order to forcibly realize this potential, volunteers were needed for the first experiment. Though the title no longer carries any meaning, I am still a knight. I do not know if I still have a lord to serve. As a knight, I should not refuse an opportunity to become stronger. And so,
Codes of this
I was
level
one
are
of
child's
multiple
play.
volunteers who stepped up. Each of us stood in front of a strange-looking structure. The Magisters explained that this device was made by beings who ruled this world a long time ago. I don't know how they knew this, but I had to believe them. If it wasn't for the Magisters, many more would have died before we reached this point. We had no other choice but to trust them. The structure lit up and started operating, and I finally knew what the sensations meant. My senses expanded, and what used to feel like grasping in the dark became clear. I could feel the presence of Arche.
The data the recon...
Loading.
Confirming retrieval of recon data. Please continue with the operation as originally planned.
masters have set codes that are too easy. Codes of this level are child's play.